if you are unhappy in a situation that you're in, like, what we sneaking and linking for? Like on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sneaking links. Hey y'all, it's your girl Polished CEO. I am back with another video. Girl, as you can see, I got me a little bit of wine, and when I say a little bit, girl, I really mean just a little bit, okay? This is all I had left in my wine glass. I was like, you know what, let me just sip on this while we are going to be doing this video. So today's video, if you have not read from the title, these are going to be my opinions on some chit chat questions that I asked you guys like on Instagram and Facebook. But yeah, so before we hop into this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and make sure you are subscribed to the channel, girl, so you'll get that notification each time your girl posts. Let's get on to these topics. Now, I do have the topics here on my phone, and like I said, y'all, I'm gonna be done with this wine in just a little bit, okay? So the first topic of today's video is going to be the downside of being an entrepreneur. So I feel that there are a lot of downsides to entrepreneurship that a lot of people do not talk about. And one that I see a lot that has been mentioned a lot lately, like when I scroll on Facebook or Instagram or even TikTok, like a lot of the girls have been talking about how things have been slow. So that is one downside that I would say that you kind of need to plan for in entrepreneurship, because it is going to be down times. Now, you are going to have good times. You are going to have times where you just feeling out and you just, you know, you can't keep things on the shelf. You can't keep things in stock, because it's definitely times that I do have like that. But you do have to, like I said, prepare for the slow times. And the way that I would prepare for slow times is to pretty much just save your money or stack your money, or have like a rainy day fund or whatever, just for when times are slow. One day, you know, you may have a sales goal of just, let's just say $300 a day. You know, today, Monday or whatever, you may not be able to meet your sales goal, but then on Friday, you might make $1,000 and meet your sales goal for the week. You know what I'm saying? So it just all depends on, you know, you and what you have going on and your business. But I do feel that every business, I don't care what the industry is, does have like a downtime or a slow time. You would just have to pay attention to your sales and your analytics and try to figure out, you know, ways to work yourself out of, you know, being slow or whatever the case is. Another downside I would say is, or not technically like a downside, but it's just one thing that you don't think about or that you don't realize. So when you are an entrepreneur, you of course make your own schedule. Nobody's making a schedule for you. Nobody is here saying, hey, look, you got to do this right here, unless you have like an assistant or something like that, or a manager or whatever. But nobody's technically here like a manager or whatever to say, hey, you need to get this done by XYZ date in time or whatever. And so it is really easy to get sidetracked just a little bit because you make your own schedule, so you can kind of put things off. Personally, I like to try to meet my goals at the deadline that I set them at, but sometimes it's just not possible. Sometimes you have life just be happening, you know what I'm saying? You have other things that you have to do, and life just be happening, girl. And sometimes, you know, you have to postpone something or put something off that you maybe wanted to do at the moment. But one thing I would say, just try to make sure that you are planning out your day. First of all, you want to start with the day, and then, you know, with the week. I actually like to plan day by day or by a week. I feel like it's very easy for me because I kind of, you know, base things on what's going on that day or that week, if that makes sense. But yeah, so that is another downside, is that you can easily get distracted, I guess you can say. The fact that you can make your own schedule and do things on your own time when you want to, you have to kind of be careful with that, because you, like I said, you can get distracted and not get any work done. And yeah, you don't want that as an entrepreneur. We want to consistently make money. How to stay positive. And y'all, this is one thing, hold on. Girl, I ain't got nothing but a teaspoon in there while I'm sitting up here babysitting, playing with this cup. So I have a few different ways that I stay positive. For one, it's going to be self-talk. Self-talk is big for me, and it has recently become big for me since I have been going through like my spiritual journey and trying to align myself with my purpose and walk in my purpose and actually, you know, live out my purpose. So one of the things that my purpose, or probably everybody's purpose, is going to require is to stay positive. You know, you just got to know that everything is not going to go your way all of the time, and when things don't go your way, you try to handle it in the most positive, or think of it in the most positive light. Like, one thing I always say is always try to find the silver lining in situations. So if something is not going or working out how you planned it, you know, you can go back to the drawing board, but have a positive attitude about it, and know that if it is a delay or if it's not panning out how you want it, first of all, you can always go back and start over. Nothing wrong with starting over. Stay optimistic and always try to think about the rejection. It sounds cliche, but the rejection may be protection from something, okay? Or just might be you're not ready for whatever it is that you're trying to pursue. So, you know, you can always have a chance to go back to the drawing board and start over and try again. Like, I try not to let delays or, you know, mishaps or anything like that, just these things that throw me off, I try to keep a positive mindset about why this is happening. Okay, like, for example, let's just say you might be applying for a job or whatever, and you may not get that job, but instead of thinking on the negative side or having a negative feeling or emotion behind, you know, I didn't get this job, so I don't want to, you know, whatever, instead of having a negative emotion or a thought behind it, just think about, maybe, okay, it may be something better out here for me, you know, it may be something else that I'm supposed to be doing, and this rejection over here was just something, a stumble block or whatever, or a redirection to kind of get me back to where I'm supposed to be. It's how I like to think about everything when it comes to business, when it comes to dating, relationships, and situations, and just, you know, it can be applied to everyday life. Optimism can be applied to everyday life. Just stay optimistic and think the best. Growing up, people always say prepare for the worst and think the best, but why prepare for the worst? Why? Because why does it have to be bad? Why does this rejection or whatever have to be like a bad situation? It can be something good, or you can have something better. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just how I like to think about stuff. I just like to stay optimistic, and I've literally been like that my whole life. Just, you know, try to find the silver lining. Like I said, try to find the good in why situations are happening the way that they are happening. And, you know, try not to question it, because everything happens for a reason. And like I said, that's with anything in any area of life, in my opinion. Let me drink a little. Okay, girl. So the next topic, how do I feel about marriage? I have been married before, so I feel like marriage is what you make it. A lot of people complain about, like, you know, married folks, the main ones who cheat, and I feel that's true to a certain extent. However, every marriage is not like that. So, like I said, I have been married before. I got married really young. I did not stay married long, y'all. I had 7 months, girl. Yes, I stayed married for about 7 months, and we were dating for like 2 years before we got married or whatever. But I feel like marriage is a good thing. I'm not one to be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I have to be married, I have to get married. I'm not that one. I'm not that girl, you know. And I know a lot of women who just like are in a rush to be married and have kids and, you know, live their whole life or whatever. I don't know. I would definitely get married again. It has to be like the right person, and you have I have to just really know that you're the right person. And one good thing about me being married before is that I did go through like marriage counseling and stuff like that. So and you know, I'm going through my spiritual journey and getting to know myself more. So it would just have to be on some terms, like it would have to be on some good terms. I'm not gonna say have to be, like, no, it has to be. It has to be. Forget it. Like, it gotta be on some good terms. Like, I have to know or feel like, you know, this is the person for me. I'm not the type of person that could, like, and I'm not judging nobody, because baby, to each his own, but me, I'm not the kind of person that's like, that would get married for anything other than love. Is that bad, y'all? Like, oh my gosh, is that bad? Like, I'm not gonna get married for money, or like, I'm not getting married for status. I'm not getting married for like anything other than love. I don't know if that's good or bad. Marriage is a beautiful thing when it's handled correctly, when it is done in the right way, and both parties are, you know, into each other and into each other only, and both parties are seeing life similarly. Like, I feel like if I'm over here and I'm on one page and you over there and you on another page, and our life journey or our destination is not similar, or, you know, not the same. I mean, everybody has their own life purpose, their own life goals, and the things that they have to do in life, but if they don't align, then I can't see myself, you know, being married again. I don't know, but I think marriage is a beautiful thing when two people are on the same page, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, most definitely, energetically, most definitely. Like, I feel like all of that has to be in tune for a marriage to be successful. And it's many different reasons and avenues that, you know, we can take for reasons that marriages don't work or whatever, but it just, marriage itself, I just feel like it's a beautiful thing, as long as, like I said, the two people are on the same page. How do I feel about cheating or sneaky links? Okay, so I have a lot of different feelings on cheating and sneaky links. Okay, I feel like at some point in time in everybody's life, you've either been cheated on or you have done the cheating. Not necessarily meaning that each time you get into a relationship there is going to be cheating, because I don't believe that. I don't feel like that. I feel like, you know, if two people are, like I said before, on the same page, yeah, you're gonna have bickering times and like arguments and stuff like that, but I feel like if you're on the same page, then cheating, you know, does not have to be an issue. But where I am sitting right now, energetically and spiritually, like in this day in my life, you know, I ain't feeling no sneaky link. I ain't finna be your sneaky link. I don't need no sneaky link. Like, what we sneaking and linking for? Like, I don't know. At this moment in time where I am, it's so unnecessary. I feel like it's so unnecessary, because I feel like if you are unhappy in a situation that you're in, like, I don't understand. Like, I know people might let years and time and kids and that type of thing keep you in a situation that you're not really wanting to be in anymore, and that's a whole nother story for a different day. But me personally, like I said, I don't judge. I'm not a judgmental person. I'm not judging, baby. If you in the phase where you feel like you want 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sneaky links, do your thing. But see, me, that's just not where I am. Like I said, I have cheated and I have been cheated on in my dating years, in my relationships and stuff like that. But at this moment in time, like, I feel like it's time out for sneaky links. If you gonna date, just be straight up. Just be real and date. And, you know, if you don't want to get into a situation at this time, don't get into it. Like, do whatever you feel is best for you. Don't let somebody force you into a situation or a relationship and you there and you're not happy, and then you result in cheating or having a sneaky link and sneaking around with folks and stuff like that. Like, just be single. At this point in my life, honey, and yes, I do understand it. I definitely understand it because I have been there before. But at this moment in time right here, like I said, where I am, I understand it, but I'm not on it, if that makes sense. I definitely understand it, but that's not what your girl on. Like, I feel like it's really pointless because, you know, you end up falling for your sneaky link or whatever, or you end up getting caught, and just, it's just BS all the way around. And just me, I just don't have time for this shit. Okay, wigs from Amazon. Baby, I'm gonna tell you, like, don't sleep on wigs from Amazon. And when I say wigs from Amazon, I mean the synthetic ones, I mean the human hair ones, I mean the braids, the dreads, like all of them. The thing that people don't understand about Amazon, I see a lot of people always talking about, y'all get these wigs from Amazon, blah, blah, blah. The thing you don't understand about Amazon, it's the same people. Like, it is literally like the same vendor. Like, it just depends on who you buy from, because if you do not know, Amazon is just a place full of vendors that sell things. So I feel like a wig from Amazon is higher quality as from a hair boutique. So it just all depends on the wig, it all depends on the hair, it all depends on who you buy from. Synthetic wigs, y'all know I'm a synthetic hair wearer, okay? I love me some synthetic hair. This is not synthetic hair on my hair right now. If you have not seen this tutorial, make sure to go watch it. But yeah, I love wigs from Amazon. I love Amazon, period. I think I love everything from Amazon. But like the wigs, I think it's a must try. Like, you would have to try for yourself and then kind of see how it works for you. Because you can literally like type in whatever it is that you're looking for. Like, if you want HD lace, get your HD lace. If you want wavy hair, get your wavy. If you want dreads, braid, whatever. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like Amazon top tier, baby. I'm gonna wear me some hair from Amazon, synthetic or human. So yes, how do I feel about Stepkids? I love kids. I just love kids, and that's just period. Like, kids are just amazing. But I don't have any stepkids, but if I did, I would love them as they were mine. You know what I mean? I feel like if you are seriously dating somebody and you seriously want to be in their life, and like you want this to be like a long, loving, good relationship, I feel like you should definitely step up and be like a mother or father figure in, you know, their child's life. Like, the whole thing about the lady, first of all, let me just go and let y'all know, I didn't really even tap into the story because I was like, that's just to each his own. But to give my opinion on that situation, I think it was something like the man brought only his child food and didn't bring the other kids food. Like, me personally, I like I said, I love kids. Kids are innocent. I don't care what the situation is. If you just hate this woman, if you just hate this man, well, I don't hate nobody. I don't hate nothing. But if you just absolutely can't stand this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? If you can't stand this motherfucker and they got other kids, I would have probably bought the kids food. Me, I would have bought the kids food because the kids are innocent. They hungry, whatever. But back to the stepkid, I feel like, I don't know, as a grown person, I feel like it is your duty as a grown person that's in a relationship, woman or man, I feel like it is your duty to, you know, treat that child as you would your own child. And I don't know, I just feel like, I mean, it's a respect thing. I just don't understand why you wouldn't say, I'm in a relationship with somebody who has kids or whatever, and I can't stand his mama. I wouldn't treat the kid any kind of way, because what do the kid have to do with it? You know? I don't know. That's just the way that I think. I feel like kids are freaking innocent, bro. Like, why wouldn't you treat that kid like you would treat your own kid? Like, when you want somebody to treat your kid like their own kid out in the world, just period, treat the child how you want your child to be treated, even if you don't have a child. Just imagine how you would want someone to treat your child, and treat that child that way. I don't know. That's just simple math for me, y'all. I don't know. But you know, to each his own. Everybody has their own opinion about it. Threesomes. Again, like I said, I don't judge. If you want to have a 4, 5, 6 them, that's your business. That's your business. And I feel like it's to each his own. But I don't think it's good for a relationship. If you just out here just, you know, having you a good time, then to each his own, if that's what you like. But I think that in a relationship, it breaks a relationship apart. I feel like, you know, that it could go either way. You know what I'm saying? If you bringing a woman in, the woman could be more attracted to the other woman, or the woman could be more attracted to your man. Or if you bring another man in, you know, vice versa. So I just feel like in a relationship, that's a whole messy situation. But just my opinion on that. So y'all, I am out of wine and I am out of questions. So first of all, that is going to be the end of this video. Don't forget to like this video. Y'all comment down below. Let me know if you like these types of videos, if you like the questions that were asked. If you want to ask me some more questions, feel free to, you know, leave them down in the comment section. Also, follow me on Instagram and TikTok for the next Q&A video if you want to get a question in to me or whatever. However you want to ask it, girl, just go ahead and ask it, because I'm very open and I'm a very open-minded person. So I love giving advice and I love, you know, giving guidance when I can and spreading my wisdom, because baby, I have a lot of it. I have lived a life, okay? And especially like dating and marriage and stuff like that, when it comes to relationships, I feel like I have lived a full a full life of relationships. So I do have a lot of experience and a lot of advice to give. So yeah, let me know if you guys have more questions. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like this video, like I said, comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.